Hey guys, Donnie RightSide here, Bookmakers Review. Did you enjoy your round of 64 and 32 action in NCAA March Madness? I did, had a lot of fun, and it was profitable. Well, let's take a look here at the Sweet 16 coming up this week, particularly with the Thursday games. Two games I have picked out, and that's going to be Illinois and Iowa State, and also Alabama versus North Carolina. Two games I think we can make some money on. Let's start with the first one here, which is actually a 10:09 Eastern game that's going to tip in Boston, which is absolutely ridiculous. If we look at the number in this game, -1.5 is a favorite, small favorite towards Iowa State going up against Illinois. If we're lining this basketball game up, number one offense in the country in efficiency, going up against the number one defensive efficiency team, and that's in Iowa State. So Illinois, fantastic offense. Iowa State, great defense. If we're looking at the footprint of this team, Iowa State is fantastic across the board, but they do defend the three-point shot decently in the top 50. However, they are 354th in the country at allowing you to shoot the three-point shot. So if Illinois is knocking down three-point shot after three-point shot, it's going to be tough for Iowa State to combat that. Now, granted, Iowa State does play great defense across the board. If the three-point shot isn't falling down on a neutral court site, advantage Iowa State. Let's take a look at Iowa State's offense. They don't rely on the three-point shot, but they're a decent three-point shooting team, about 36% as a team. However, 303rd in the nation at firing the three-point shot, which means they don't rely on that. Here's what's big. If we're looking at point distribution, 55% of the offense comes from inside the three-point arc for Iowa State. Why is that big? 8th in the country at letting you score on you down low is Illinois. They defend the three-point shot extremely well. They don't defend in the paint all that great. Advantage Iowa State. I'm going to lay the 1.5 points here with Iowa State. Game number 2 we'll take a look at. That's going to be Alabama and North Carolina. This game is going to tip at 9:39 p.m. Eastern on Thursday. Line -3.5 as a favorite towards North Carolina, and a total. How about this, people? 173.5. The tempo is going to be there. Alabama's got the 4th most efficient offense in the country, but how about UNC? Normally thinking of them as an offensive team, which they are, but playing defense, top 6 in the nation in efficiency. That is absolutely tremendous. They do a lot of things well on defense, but let's focus here on North Carolina on offense. 16th overall in efficiency going up against Alabama, who's 101. That's the key that we're going to take a look at here. So if we're just looking at the way these two teams are playing, Alabama's a little bit scattershot, scores a lot of points here. The one thing that I do think is going to lead the way for the North Carolina Tar Heels is the defensive metrics. And if they can hold the three-point shooting down for Alabama, which we know they love to fire, top 20 in the country at top 20 in the country at shooting, but also point distribution, 36th in the nation at scoring from the three-point line. If they're a little bit off, advantage North Carolina. We're going to lay 2 favorites and short favorites at that on Thursday. Iowa State -1.5 and the North Carolina Tar Heels -3.5. Let's cash in some tickets to start this Sweet 16 action on our way to the Final Four. I'm Donnie RightSide for Bookmakers Review, and as always, good luck on those wagers.